13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is day 26 of trying to make lazy videos, and I think I've been successful. I wanted to take a moment to reflect on how it's been, I guess. I've been trying to, I have a lot of various things that are time committal, specifically the running right now, and that is going to be coming to a close pretty soon. You know, I'd like to shift my focus once that's done back onto the videos, and I'd really like to do that in a pretty meaningful way. And I've said that in the past. You know, I make these claims of like, oh, I'm going to start doing this or this or this, but they're usually out of some sort of desperation, because I feel so poorly about the content that I've produced that I'm almost coping by saying, oh, well, I'm going to do something. And I'm trying to make it more of a plan I'm trying to be more proactive as opposed to reactive. So I'm kind of putting a mental date on the calendar, being mid-October, that I'm going to continue to earmark the time that I have left for the running, and earmark that specifically so that I'm just switching out the schedule a bit, what am I trying to say? I'm gonna put the time commitment that I've done into the running, and I'm gonna refill it with the videos, because I think what I'm learning now as I get older and there's more things happening in my life, that the dailies can't always just exist organically, where it's like all figured out. If there's no structure to it, the rest of my life sort of cannibalizes the dailies. You know, the dailies serve two purposes. One, to be a place where I can just throw nonsense up, to just do something organic, to be a daily. But it also serves another very important purpose to me, which is to keep my skills sharpened. You know, there's micro ways that doing a vlog of me running or just even talking to the camera does give me some opportunities to try some new things, whether that's, you know, whatever, the backlighting or something random. But it's not pushing me. There's not a goal. So this is just in the beginning phases of thinking about it, because I can't continue to go on with this by just flying by the seat of my pants, because the ROI just isn't there for me. I can keep uploading just any old video for the rest of my life, but there's already beginning to be a place where it's not serving any purpose. There's maybe some kind of cool, objective, outward, altruistic purpose that, hey, I still documented something every day of my life for X amount of years or X amount of thousands of days. But I think that is sacrificing something that this opportunity gives me. I'm not capitalizing on a very potential huge opportunity for me. Creativity, career-wise, skill-wise. The big key shift recently was just giving myself this sort of like mental and vocal permission to be like, hey, don't care for a while. Just don't care for a while. And I've had various levels of success over the past 26 days with that. You know, I still do feel this like pressure of, what am I doing with this? You know, what is the point of all this? But that's not sustainable. You can't feel that way about anything you do in your life for long. And that's where I think this past year has been kind of one big low on the dailies, right? While it's okay right now, I can feel something deteriorating with my motivation for it. I'm going through some soul searching right now in terms of this project. I think that's probably gonna last for a couple more months, but at least in the short term, I have probably another, I'm just gonna say 30 days, right? Let's just give sort of an arbitrary number here. I'm gonna give myself about 30 more days to kind of lay low, let it all breathe, give it some thought, not care, and continue to plan about, all right, when I come back to this and I'm feeling this place where I want to put some real effort back into this, what does that look like? And have a real malleable plan for it. There's no sad, depressing aspect to this. I just want to, as a part of the archive, as a part of the project, to take the moment to reflect on these feelings, because burnout is one of the most challenging parts of the dailies in recent years. The burnout has just been trickier to manage, and I have taken the same approach to this project the entire time, but my life has changed so much, in the last, I don't even know what year I'm on, 7, 8, whatever. In the last 8 years, my life has changed completely. They don't even look the same. And so for me to not be changing the approach seems kind of stupid. So this is me making an attempt to take a very serious moment to reevaluate the approach.